Hello, Kris Honeycutt here, and today we are doing core workout. So when we are talking about core, we're talking about your abs, your low back, your stabilizer muscles, and so we're going to be doing several exercises to strengthen all of the core. As we age, doing sit-ups and crunches are not as advantageous. Number one, if anybody has any type of arthritis or anything like that, or osteoporosis, it's not good to pull on the neck like that. Secondly, you activate more of the muscles when we're doing plank exercises. So modify this as you need to. I'll give you some different ways that you can modify it. We are going to start today with a plank. And so you can do this several ways. We're going to start on the ground, and you can start on your knees and on your elbows. So this would be level 1. We're not starting yet, I'm just showing you what we're doing. Level 2, you could come up here if this doesn't bother your wrist. If you have any weights and you want to put your weight so that you can grab it, that might be easier for your wrist. Or you can come all the way up with me. Another option for planks is that you are actually leaning against a wall. So if you don't want to get on the ground and put all your weight on your wrist or your shoulders, you can actually lean against something. So right now we're going to start with a 1-minute plank. If you cannot hold it for 1 minute, start with 30 seconds. As a matter of fact, I didn't have my little watch with me to time, but I know about how much a minute is. So we're going to start here. Like I said, you start wherever is comfortable for you. So we're going to start with the plank. You're going to bring your abs, you're going to zip your abs up. What I mean by that is you're going to stabilize, you're going to contract, you want to bring your abs in. You don't want to push them out. Actually make them build bigger. We're going to bring it in and suck it in. You're right at 30 seconds. If you need to go down on your knees to finish, go right ahead. Make sure you're breathing. "15 more seconds. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, and you're going to take it back. Now, if it was too hard to go up to a minute, start with 30 seconds. If that's too much, start with 20 seconds. Just start where you are. And you can also take a little break and come back up into plank. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but you definitely want to be contracting those muscles and holding it. That's really going to strengthen them. All right, the next exercise we're going to do is our leg raise. Now, so you are on your back, and you want to keep your instead of your low back being arched, I don't know if you can see mine, you want to take your low back and you want to do what's called a pelvic tilt. So you should already be engaged in your abs right here. Now there's different variations of this, same thing. Level 1 is going to be where you bring one leg up. Now, this doesn't look like much at first, but if you are engaging your abs and you're nice and slow with this movement, you're going to feel those abs with me right here. So this is going to be level 1. Level 2 would be this right here. So notice how I'm stopping, 90-degree angle. Now I'm going to go back to level 1 because I have a little SI issue and I really want to protect that low back. I can still get a great ab workout like this. But remember, squeezing in, zipping it up. So we're doing a minute of each of these. And today we're going to do it 2 rounds, but I want to encourage you, if you have more time and you have more oomph in you, that you can do it actually 3 or even 4 sets. But for this video series, I'm trying to keep it a little bit shorter, but you can always keep going. Now you're also going to feel this in your hip flexors. We're going to make sure we stretch those out really well at the end. But you should be feeling this in your abs. Almost there. One more. And good. Now do a bridge for me. We're just going to stretch out the front of the quads. This is a great low back exercise. We're getting the glutes activated as well. And now slowly take it back down. All right, next one is we're going to go into a bear position. So we again are going to be on our hands. If that's bothering your wrists, you can get on your elbows. If you have weights, you can actually hold on to the weights, which sometimes makes it a little bit easier. So from here, what you're going to do, feet shoulder width apart, you are going to come up like this. And this is also going to be working your legs, but you're going to hold right here. You're going to hold your core and you're just going to go back and forth. Now, if this is too difficult, start with 1. See how I'm putting my knee down? I've got 1 knee. If this is too hard, another variation, keep going, is that you would take it out to a plank on your knees and you're here, okay? I can still feel all of that. But if you're with me, for the bear, we are right here. Low back, quads, core. Try to keep those hips steady so that you're not going like this too much. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice. Take it down. Sit it back to a child's pose. You should feel this in the low back. You can also rest those wrists for a minute. Give ourselves a little bit of recovery here. Then we have one more exercise and we'll go through that whole thing one more time. Now, this right here is, we're going to be on our side, and what you want to do with this exercise to be able to feel it more in your core is you do not want to be rolled forward or you'll feel it in your glutes, which that's another exercise, and you don't want to be too far back because you'll actually be working more of your quad. So what I want you to do is you are on your side and you want to make sure that you're in a straight line. I don't know if you can see everything here, but what we're going to do first, I just want you to hold right here. When you lift your leg, do you feel your core or these are your obliques engaging? Do you feel that? All right, if you were to go forward, they let go, and it's right here. If you were to come back, you still get a little bit, but you're mainly in this quadricep. So we're on our side, and you're really thinking about this muscle. You're lift, and you're squeezing it right here. You're squeezing this. So nice and slow, you're squeezing and you're lifting. You do get some outer thigh with this, but we're really also, your core has to stabilize your body for this exercise. Now we're going to make it a little bit harder here in a minute. I just want you to get the feel. So let's do 10. We're almost there. And now, this next time, I want you to take your hand in front. You're going to lift the top leg, lift the bottom leg, lower them down. You should really feel that in your side. Lift the top, lift the bottom as high as you can, bring it down. Lift. Lift, lift. We've got 4 more. We're doing 8 of these. Three, 2, and down. Good. All right, so you should have felt this in your side and also in your back. All right, we're going to go to the other side here. And I want you to get situated so that you feel right here when you lift, your legs are straight. You lift it and you're squeezing right here. Squeeze, I can feel it right here. Make sure you're breathing. Now, like I said, we want to start with, if you're brand new to core, I would start with 1 round of everything that we just did. So after this and our little stretch, you're done. If you want to take it up in intensity, then I would do a 2nd set, even a 3rd set. You actually do not, let's go ahead and start our little bit harder exercise with the hand in the front. Lift. That's the side obliques there. I don't know what I was just saying about doing the rounds. Oh, you can move through this quicker. I'm actually moving through it kind of slowly on purpose, just to give us time to really activate those muscles. But you can actually do this quicker. You can move through it quicker is what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to keep these videos 15 minutes or less. So if you went through these exercises again a little bit quicker than me, it would probably take you a total of 20 minutes. So let's do 3 more. 2 and 1. Awesome job. Okay, let's come over on our back. And we are going to do a low back stretch. If it feels good to you, you can raise up as well. Give yourself a hug. And from here, you're going to drop the knees down. You're going to take the arms straight up. We're going to rotate left. Arms rotate right. Kind of out of the camera here, but back to the center. Let's lift up. This is a good reset for the hips, the low back. And then now we're going to take our knees back in, and you're going to roll up. And now we are going to do a hip flexor stretch. So once you on your knees, if this bothers you on your knees like this, then you can go ahead and stand up and use a chair. You may even need to use something for this, but we're going to go into a runner's lunge from here. Now you may already feel this stretch here, and if you do and that feels good, you can leave it there. Otherwise, you're going to lean into your left leg. So if you're doing another round, you want to come back and do this part. Back up. This will be at the very end. And other side, same thing. Next exercises, we will be doing some active low back work as well. Next core video. All right, from here, you can just come back to your hands and knees. We're going to do a cat-cow, and then we're going to be done up and cow. This is a great stretch. And really mobility exercise for the hips and the low back. Another one that you can also add to this, and this feels really good, is to take your knees out and to just rock forward and back. Forward and back. Last time. And good job. Thank you for joining me for my core workout. Let me know how you like it. See you next time.